Hey everybody, welcome back. It's another Fishing Friday, and today I want to talk about something that I found at Walmart. I'm pretty impressed with this because when you think about the whole overview of the entire channel, a lot of times we talk about survival and prepping, and of course, fishing is a way to acquire food, and especially if you're in an area where you have lakes, streams, creeks, rivers, ponds, the ocean. Fishing is a great way to acquire food. And a lot of times, you'll see, you'll get these kits in there, we haven't gotten it yet in our SHTF boxes, but you'll get, fishing pods. They come with fishing line, fishing lures, and stuff weights, hooks, a way to start a fire, all that great stuff that comes in a very small, compact fishing kit. But one thing that's always missing is the rod. You have to come up with some way to catch the fish. Now, if you are let's say that you do have to grab your bug out bag, survival bag, escape bag, whatever you want to call it, right? There's a million names for these things. You have to grab your kit, right? Well, when you build your bag, you want it to be as light as possible and have quality stuff in it that's going to get you through bad times. Now, granted, the entire point of a lot of what I get is that a lot of this is the budget stuff. Let's be honest. When you're dealing with CH Cadel's, we're saving money and we're getting okay stuff, but not fantastic stuff. Well, I found something that I think is going to be a fantastic addition to any survival kit, and that is, I found this, right? Now, this is the Eagle Claw Packet. It's a 5'6" spinning rod, fiberglass construction, soft grip phone handle, wire frame ceramic guides, ball bearing spinning reel, and multi-disc drag. Now, and I was thinking, because when you think about the other one I have, right? And this is the one we got with our free Monster Bass. We got this one free with Monster Bass. But not the rod, just the reel. So, but I got the rod, right? And now, and it breaks and it splits in half, but you still have this to deal with. And so, and a lot of times, now, and this handle does pack in just like the other one does. So you can kind of shrink it down a little bit, but the rod, and the thing is if you've got this in your pack or something, it's easy to snap this off, and then you're stuck with this, which you can still make work. If you have to, you can make it work, but as long as you have the reel, you could come up with your own rod. That is a fact. But I wanted something that, and I've seen several different types. I've seen several different types. I saw one at Ross. They had one. It left because it was picked up. But I saw this one at Walmart, and this one here is, to me, because, the handle, and of course I've tightened it down, because basically what you do here is you have this nut on this side, and you loosen this up, and then you can lock your handle in, and you tighten it down. Tighten it down, and now you're ready to fish, right? So, and that sticks out. However, when you unloosen it, you loosen it back up, and you fold it down. So what that does is, instead of having this handle stuck out on the side here, we loosen it up, and we fold our handle in, like so, and we tighten it back down so that it doesn't flop out. Right, so now it's secure in there, and so now we've reduced the profile significantly. And so, when you are in a survival situation, that's something you want to take into account. You want to be able to have stuff that is going to do the job, and you want stuff that's going to be as efficient as space and weight as possible. And this doesn't weigh much at all. Again, it telescopes out to 5'6" which we're going to do right now. So we can just kind of see, right? So essentially, it extends out, and now you have one more. You have a full-size fishing reel, full-size fishing rod, and it's fiberglass. It's pretty sturdy. It's got some good play. And then when you're done, you just pack it away. And so I think that this is, be careful, don't break it. I think that this is a fantastic way. And of course, when this is reeled up here, you have like your hook, your sinker right here, and you lock it down. This isn't going to go anywhere. So it's going to be locked in, just like this. And so, and I've seen some other small fishing poles like this, but really I think that this one, with the length you have, you're going to get farther casting out there than the small ones, and so it's going to give you a wider range of ability to actually fish. Now, another thing is the fact that this is Eagle Claw, and for those of you that, I'm sure you are aware, but for those of you that aren't aware, if you're new to fishing and everything, Eagle Claw is an American company. They've been around since 1925, so they've been around for 99 years. They make some good quality gear. They're a name that can be trusted when it comes to angling, and so that was one of the reasons why when I saw this, it was just like, it was impossible for me to pass it up. It just didn't make any sense. The price was $20.64. I don't know where they came up with the 64, but $20.64. And so for $20.64, essentially you have, plus tax, of course. So it came out to about no more than $22. I bought it with other stuff, so I don't know exactly, but yeah. And so and it even has here, pounds per yards. So if you have an 8-pound test, you have 100 yards. Pardon me. So it's got 4 pound, 6 pound, 8 pound. 4 pound is 175 yards. 6 pound, 145 yards. 8 pounds, 100 yards. So if you have 10-pound test, which is what I like to use because it's thick enough that it's going to be hard to lose a fish on that. You're probably going to get about 80 yards, 75, 80 yards of fishing line out of this, which is ample, especially if you have extra fishing line that you can string it with. But I think this right here, and I'm not affiliated with Walmart, I'm not affiliated with Eagle Claw, but I think that this is a very smart addition. Something, if not this one, but something like this one. I like the fact that it is made by Eagle Claw. Back when I was a child, 40 years ago when I was fishing, the one name brand that I remember from when I was a child is the Eagle Claw. I mean, the hooks we used, Eagle Claw hooks. It's like, I still remember the picture of the guy holding the stringer of a bunch of trout. So, so I think that this is, and your equipment is important. I mean, yeah, you can, come up with some. You do get some good budget gear, but I think that this right here, for the price for what you get, I think this is a really fantastic addition. I can't wait to get this out on the water and get some fishing with this, because we're going to use this. We're going to use our mystery tackle box gear, and we're going to go for some panfish. We're going to get some trout, some bluegill, crappie, all that good stuff. Maybe some bass even. But I think that that this is a pretty good piece of kit here. That and for $22, this is not only a fantastic way to acquire food in a survival situation, but fishing, it's because you can use like yo-yo reels and fish traps, and to get the more passive ways to catch fish. But this right here is line weight 48 pounds, lure weight 1/8 to 1/2 ounces. So this has 5 foot. So this has it's a light pole, but this has a lot of information just written on the reel itself, the rod here itself. But it's a great way to relax also. Fishing is an extremely relaxing sport. And if you're in a bad situation, yeah, you want to eat, and if you're hungry, there are more efficient ways um, to acquire fish. That are. I mean, there's a lot more efficient ways to acquire fish in a gray down situation. You can make like the traps, where the fish swim in and they can't swim out. You can use gill nets. You can use yo-yo reels. You can just set out lines and just let them catch them on the lines and pull the lines in. But and that's a very how should I say, that is a very pragmatic way to look at it. But this also is a great way, because I'm going to do a video about it later, but one of the things that you're going to have to deal with in a survival situation is keeping your sanity. And this is a great way to relax, so that you can like take your mind off of anything bad that's happening. You can actually fish and you can get some more stuff in. So yeah, so anyway, that's it. It's the Eagle Claw Packet 5'6" telescoping fishing rod. It did come with the reel, so $22. We'll call it $22 after taxes and everything. I think this is a really fantastic bargain, because it's like the rod that I bought for that free reel. The rod that I bought was $22. So for less than that, you get the whole thing, and this will fit into a pack very nicely. You can even if you strap it on you can strap it on the back, on the side. You can put it inside. If you have molly clips or like D rings, you could if this is tightened down here, right? Because the line isn't in it. That's why this loose like this. But with the line down like this, you can put a D ring right here and a D ring right here, and you could lock it onto your pack. So you could put it on the side of the pack, and the profile is so small that it's not going to get tangled. And especially if you put it like on the back of your pack, you can put this on the back of your pack, and so it's to your back, and not like on your back, but on the front of the backpack, in front of your back, and so it's right there ready. You drop your pack, and boom, you got your rod and reel ready to go. So you find a body of water, boom, you want to catch some fish, there you go. So yeah, so I think this is a good addition. Like I said, here in definitely next year, I'm gonna be able to get out on the water and get some fishing in. Right now, my disability claim is in the hands of the VA, so who knows when I'll get that, but I'm pretty busted up, so I should get a decent percentage, but we'll see what happens. But this right here, this is gonna be great, and especially in a survival situation. But this is gonna be fun to use. I like the fact that it's so small, so it takes up no room at all. And we're gonna put this into our kit towards the end of the year when we're And I don't know if you remember, but last month, if you watched my SHTF box, we got another 3-pack of those cable snares. That's definitely going into our survival kit as well, because that's a passive way to hunt, which is a great way to get the food you need. So, but got that. I'm also putting together my own fishing kit. It's almost complete. I'm putting together my own fishing kit. It's not as small as like one of those pods, but it's small. It's pretty compact. It'll fit into like the inside of a survival kit, a pack, and you're gonna have more than just like, because it's like a lot of these survival kits, you'll get like 1 or 2 hooks and like 10 feet of line, and that's it. Maybe 1 sinker, 2 sinkers, and that's it. Which is, yeah, I mean, you can use that, but I think that for less money, because a lot of times those kits, they come in like the paracord, like grenade or something like that, but whatever they come in, it makes it more expensive, and then they charge it up. So you spend like $20, $19.99, $14.99 for a survival kit that a mini fishing kit that really is not going to do what you need. You could take that same $14 and you could put together a really nice compact fishing kit that's going to have what you need, like multiple hooks, plenty of line, multiple lures, soft baits, all kinds of stuff for really inexpensive. So, all right, that's it. That's it for this Friday. Again, we lost Warrior Tackle Supply, so I got to come up with something for a Friday. So we're going to be talking about different lures. Well, not lures. We're going to be talking about different pieces of equipment. We're going to get some kits put together. We're gonna do some gear reviews, dealing with fishing stuff. It's probably coming later, to be honest, but we're gonna make every Friday a fishing Friday, one way or the other. We're gonna look at more of these, like remember I bought you this Arky kit, and we went through this, and check this out. I'm gonna be bringing you more of these kits like this, and see the good and the bad of them. That way, you're better informed as to what you're buying, and because sometimes these things are wrapped up, so you can't even really see what's in them. But yeah. So other than that, that's it for Fishing Friday. Bringing you the Eagle Claw Packet fishing rod. Oh yeah, and if this is the first time to your channel, please consider subscribing, especially if you come back multiple times. And if you are here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment. It really helps the algorithm push the video out to more people. That way, when I start reaching more people, then it's get the word out. Hey, if you know somebody that you think might like my channel, might like, even if it's just the fishing aspect, maybe you just like seeing me open up the boxes, whatever it is, please consider subscribing. Tell your friends about me. Anyway, until next time, keep prepping.